Well, to be honest, she wished me to give the crown to whomever I choose.
The Grey Warden knows nothing about us.
Groovy. Maybe I shouldn't have said that. Maybe I should have said that she had chosen. I would grant the crown to Harrowmont, for he is not a dick like Balin. So don't I get a statue or something in my honor?
I'll talk to a sculptor, see what we can do.
Oh, really?
This is the staff.
We need you topside. Show the world your skill.
You alone have the skill to back up your words.
To kick a guy in the balls. To get him mad enough to tap his rage. Well, why would you want to fight that way?
Why not?
That's very meta. That's also possibly supporting what you're talking about for the Asari face appearance. Which is probably a hefty trek through these roads. Wonder if you can get world events in here. Can you get intercepted in here? I assume you can. Alright, here we go. Back into the politics.
Lords of the Assembly, I call for order. This argument gets us nowhere.
Then why these delaying tactics? I call for a vote right now. My father has one living child to assume the Aeducan throne. Who would deny him that?
Your father made me swear on his deathbed you would not succeed.
I apologize for the interruption, Lord Steward, but the Grey Warden has returned.
We should let the Warden speak.
Yes, let us speak.
What news do you bring?
I got a fancy-ass crown from Bronca. Well, that is what we can say. I bear a crown from Paragon Bronca for her chosen king. Or we can say that she's alive and she's chosen her king. Paragon Bronca is alive, and she has chosen her king.
Bronca still lives. Though she's mad as a nug at a tanner shop. She finally found the Anvil of the Void, and chose to stay in the deep to work it. She tasked this Grey Warden to give her crown to Orzammar's next king, chosen by the ancestors as a first in a millennium to lead a Golem army against a Blight.
And we are supposed to trust this? The word of a drunken sot and a Grey Warden known to be in Harrowmont's pocket?
Silence! Then tell us, Grey Warden, which king did Paragon Bronca endorse?
Well, to be honest, she wished me to give the crown to whomever I choose.
The Grey Warden knows nothing about us. Why would a Paragon entrust someone like this with such a weighty decision? This is ridiculous!
We've argued in these chambers for too long. The will of the Paragon is that the Grey Warden decide.
Groovy. Maybe I shouldn't have said that. Maybe I should have said that she had chosen. I would grant the crown to Harrowmont, for he is not a dick like Balin.
I appreciate your forthrightness, Warden. You have acted with grace through this entire torturous process.
Oh, the ceremony of epic crown givage. It's a big crown. She whipped it up pretty quick as well. Oh, chanting the stars, yep. I love the music in this game. The music's so good. He says as he keeps talking over the music.
Let the memories find you worthy. First amidst the lords of the houses, the King of Orzammar.
It is a huge crown.
I will not abide by this!
The ancestors have spoken.
Harrowmont is your king. Stand behind him, Balin.
Would you let a surfacer decide the fate of the dwarves?
Watch out! They brought weapons!
Guards!
Of course they brought weapons. I knew this was going to happen. Of course there was going to be a fight. Although I do wonder if I had have chosen not to say that it was my choosing, whether this would have been handled differently. Well, only Balin I want to take out. I mean, I'm assuming the other nobles have been duped by him and they're not dicks like he is, but who can be sure? Where even is Balin? There he is. The guy being hammered by 6 guys and a bear. Balin's down. Guards down. Stupid nobles are down.
I did not think even Balin would defy the word of a paragon, nor that so many would follow him. But most of Orzammar has seen him for what he really is, and I trust we will bring this insurgency under control.
Okay, good. Show them that they are strong. Show them that you are a strong king, and they will follow.
I prefer to be known as a just and compassionate king. Strong too often comes to mean tyrannical.
Ooh.
But I will not leave this uprising unpunished.
Very wise.
More than for my crown, I thank you for aiding Branka's recovery of our greatest treasure. With the anvil in our hands, I need risk no Dwarven lives to counter this blight. I will send Branka whatever she needs to forge a Golem army. When you face the Archdemon, Warden, it will be with stone giants at your back, not me.
Yeah.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I must get to the palace and set our plans in motion.
Very good. So don't I get a statue or something in my honor?
I'll talk to a sculptor, see what we can do.
Oh, really?
This is the staff I carried as King Endrin II. Take it as a reminder of your place in Orzammar. I wish you luck against the Blight, Warden. May we foster another 4 centuries of peace.
Your role in this election will long be remembered, Warden.
Oh, well, normally the Wardens stay out of politics, but you forced my hand with all your weird bickering. Alright, Dwarven army allegiance acquired. Job done. They brought weapons. Shing! Lucky so did the allies. Or was it just the guards? Oh no. See, these deshyrs were fighting too, so... Yep, valid point, valid point. Anything else to look at in here? No, just dead ends, okay. So to answer your other questions, Grunting Bears, so... The Nords came from the northern continent of Atmora.
Until King Harrowmont can address them.
Yes, that's nice, guard man. And the Blades... Ooh, I actually can't remember where the Blades initiated from. It would have had to have been either Skyrim or Atmora, because the Blades were created to take down dragons. And that's where the dragons were, right? That's my answer anyway.
I was thinking, we've come to know each other fairly well during our time in the Deep Roads. You're bloody fearsome for a human, and I'm a warrior without a house to defend. Wandering about killing Darkspawn with a sodding Grey Warden sounds like just the thing to keep me occupied. So what do you say?
Alrighty. I'd be glad to have you with me, Oghren.
And glad I am to hear it. You won't regret it. Now, do any of these sad sacks following you around know the first thing about making ale? Never mind. You can stop with the glaring. I'll ask him myself.
You are stone-carved, Warden. I've never seen the like.
Dwarves love us. We're even called stone-carved. That's got to be a compliment to them, right? Who are you?
If I'd heard it secondhand, I'd have called it a sodding lie. Warden, we've got a king because of you. The rest, impressive, but the Legion is grateful most for restored leadership. It frees us to fight to the Darkspawn properly.
Oh yes, this was the leader of the Legion of the Dead that we met in the Deep Roads. Well, Legion Commander Boss Man, can I count on you to fight the Blight at my side?
Nay, our place is down here. When
Okay.
you break the Blight, and you've got the skill, we'll make sure they have nowhere to retreat. You'll have us indirectly. That's more than any surfacer can say.
Yeah, that's true. That's a valid point. Happy with that. Or do we try and persuade him to come topside? Ooh. Show the world your skill? Ooh, I do like that idea. At least it also gives them a presence so the world knows that they're here, rather than silently in the background. Alright, let's persuade. We need you topside. Show the world your skill.
You alone have the skill to back up your words. Each of the Legion owes our homeland a death, but if our lives are better shed on the surface, so be it. Back
Hey.
to Orzammar when we win, though. I'll not stay topside to lose my stone sense.
That's true. Alright, excellent. The Blight is not gonna know what hit him. Alright, we've got some more Balin fanatics over here, so they're gonna want to fight us because they support Prince... not Prince Balin. Oh yeah, he was a prince. Alright, you jockeys.
Harrowmont, fool!
On this. And... Morrigan, why don't you do a precision fireball too? That looks a bit like... that. There we go, good hit. Lovely.
Too easy.
Slap him. Cool, cool. Now... so we've known each other for a while now. Well, it looks like a dwarf is in love with me. I'll travel with you. Thought there was another nug up here. Oh, have I just got a nug to handle in? Where to hand in? Where are we? We are still... Oh, we need to go to the Shaperate. We need to hand in the random shit that we picked up from the deep roads. Paper assistant person.
You found it. Warden, you have my gratitude. You're a bright spot in an otherwise dark time.
Yes, I am. So that was the stolen book, I think. What did he go? What did he want?
Warden. King Harrowmont's impending coronation has been entered into the memories. Is there something more I can help you with?
I have some tracings you might be interested in.
What's this? A list of names. Most of these clans no longer even exist. Is this authentic?
You bet your hairy arse it is. Taken from a tablet in Caridin's fortress, no less.
Then is it true? The rumors of Caridin's so-called volunteers? Extraordinary! I would love to make a copy of this. The Shaperate has never had much information on Caridin and his golems, much less proof of this magnitude. Warden, I hope this artifact from our archives will suffice as a reward. I must inform the Shaperate at once.
He gave us a crystal. A shitty crystal. Thanks, man. Yay. Can we... Quest updated. Dead caste insignia has been entered into the memories. Ah, that's what we did. The Legion of the Dead may eventually be considered a caste of its own. Oh, yep. Cool, cool, cool. Some nice, juicy lore there. Still think their caste system is stupid, but anyway. Right, nothing up here, but another person to talk to over... Orta. Ogren is your spirit lazy animal. Oh, we've summoned a bear, okay. Orta!
I started to worry. I didn't know if you were ever coming back. Did you find any records? Any sign of the old Orton thaig?
Ah, yes, that's right. I have the records right here.
You found them? Let me see.
It was a house. It was a noble house.
That's my great-grandmother's name. And her husband! Oh, great ancestors, it's them! It's me! I am an Orton. Oh, thank you. I have to take these to the assembly right away. Find me there. Once these are acknowledged, I'll give you any reward.
That's a big call. I can think of some pretty big rewards. Okay, cool. So that's good. She wanted proof that she was from a noble house. We found the thaig, the Orton thaig. We found the book or whatever that was in there. So, to the assembly then. Is in here, right? Chamber of the Assembler. Oh, there she is, standing front and center.
My name's Orta. After the old Orton house.
Yes.
They gave our seat back. And the records show which houses still owe House Orton money. One day, I will be able to properly thank you for all you've done for me.
Okay, well, I don't really need money, so I'm not going to ask for money, so just continue supporting King Harrowmont.
I will. And I don't know what treasure is left, but whatever I get, you can have as much as you want. I'll have to find someone willing to look. Maybe a whole expedition. If the thaig is still there, it must have something. House Orton will not forget this kindness. Didn't that sound official?
It did sound very official. I don't think there's going to be a lot left there because it was pretty barren by the time we got there. Michael, we're playing on normal difficulty at the moment. I might need to consider bumping it up to hard, considering that we are smashing combat most of the time. Not all the time, but most of the time. And as an arcane warrior, pretty tough. Pretty tough. What difficult have you played it on? Friendly fire. Can you even turn friendly fire off? I didn't think that was avoidable. Or is it just easy that doesn't have friendly fire? Perhaps. But normal definitely does. Hard has even more friendly fire. And I'm guessing Nightmare has the most or something. Nug Wrangler. We got all the nugs yet?
Is there a nug left in all of Thedas? Don't think so. You're astounding.
Thanks, man.
I trust Vala, my nug wrangling
Cool.
friend.
So we got all the nugs back for him as well. Okay, so... talk to Oghren any further.
I got a moment. Sure.
Let's, since we're doing dwarfy stuff, let's continue to talk to Oghren and see where his friendship might go here. Can you teach me to fight like you, as a berserker?
You want to be a berserker? Thought I'd never see the day. No, see, it's funny because you'll never be able to do it. A mage wants to be a berserker? But if you know someone fit for
be a good
this type
berserker?
of work, I'll teach him. It'll be nice to have another berserker to grunt at for a change.
Oh, tell me more about the berserkers.
What the sod is there to know? You get mad, you fly into battle, and things die. It's pretty simple. The hard part is getting in touch with your rage. We all learn to hold that back. It's why we don't kill every duster who looks at us sideways. You need to shut that off. For some people, being in battle is enough. But others have to think about something. Violence, monsters, nobles, your wife,
Nobles.
whatever.
Your wife?
I, especially my wife.
Alright, so just thinking about it works?
For most berserkers, it does. Several years ago, I worked with a berserker on one expedition who just couldn't work himself up. We had to kick him in the stones before he could get going.
To kick a guy in the balls. To get him mad enough to tap his rage. Ugh. Well, why would you want to fight that way?
Why not? When you fight, you get mad. By the stone, it's a sodding tactic to enrage your enemy so he makes a mistake, right? Berserkers grab that anger and drink it like it's yesterday's ale. Then we turn it against our foes and watch the limbs fly.
And just getting thinking angry thoughts makes that happen.
For most berserkers, it does. Several years ago, I worked with a berserker on one expedition.
Oh, it's the same conversation,
Just couldn't
Luke.
work himself up. We had to kick him in the stones before he could get going.
Yes, Grunting Bears, the best relationship in the game, hey? We're your Oghren's biggest fan. I wish I could tell Oghren, hey, we've got your biggest fan right here. Alright, Oghren, let's talk about something else.
I'm listening.
Well, I'd like to know more about you.
What about?
Okay, are you sure you're fine with what happened with Bronca?
Oh, sure. I'm fine with it. I mean, she was a real firebrand between the sheets, but a bit soft in the skull, you know what I mean? Explains why she left, anyway.
So you're not broken up over it?
I swear to the stone, the next time someone asks me that, I'll write my name in bruises on their ass. Ancestors take me. You people whine like tea kettles around here.
Alright, tough man. The save. I have not played Divinity 2. Would like to play it at some stage. Not sure if it's going to be something to stream though. It looks like it might be difficult to make a good stream out of. But it is the kind of RPG, you know, isometric kind of game that should be fun. Looks fun, the snippets I've seen.
I got a moment, sure.
Best cave ever made. Whoa! So you're a big fan of Divinity. Grunty Bear's Hair is a big fan of Dragon Age. Meanwhile, my favourite game of all time is the Mass Effect trilogy. which is coming for a remaster in May, and I'm very excited. Okay, Oghren, I'd like to know more about you.
What about?
Anything else we can ask? What was it like to be a warrior in Orzammar?
You get a sword or an axe, and are told to go out and defend your city. It's the best thing in the world. That is until you try to live in the city you saved.
Why, what do you mean?
I mean, they train you to kill, teach you to harness your rage at the first noise you hear, then try to set 100 sodding rules about it. Like those provings. Ancestors show their favor through the strongest arm, right? So why so many rules saying how to fight and when you win and not to bloody kill? Killing's what swords are for.
Well, fighting without killing is a skill of a true warrior.
If that's how you feel, I'll try that out next time the Darkspawn are chewing on your leg.
Yeah, fair point.
Crikey. Don't you have any other inane questions?
Oh, actually, let's talk some other time.
All right.
Talk later.
Aye. All right then.
Oh, he disapproved of that interaction. And you're a huge fan of Mass Effect. Excellent. I know a little bit more about Mass Effect lore. I did read and watch all of the codexes in that game, and I was fascinated, and I really liked how they structured it. Like the whole thing with Element Zero, like literally changing the mass of objects, so therefore spaceships could float in, you know, things like that. I love that science-y sort of fact sort of feel to it. It's one of the things I loved about Mass Effect. Well, don't worry, you're in luck. We will definitely be playing more Dragon Age and Mass Effect. We can all get our nerd rage on together. Oghren. Alright. I'll give him... I think I've got a gift or two. Try and make him love us more. Or is it all in storage? Nope. I think I've got it all in storage. Okay, well, I guess we will head over to Soldier's Peak and access storage. And we access the world map from here. First, I'll double check quests. Bring Dagnar's request to the Magi. Yep, we need to do that. Find Filder's son, Rock. Oh, he was a smith in the deep roads. Filder does not know if Rock is alive. You've agreed to look for signs of Rock in the deep roads. Oh, we didn't find him. I will do that in between streams. I'm not going to go running around the deep roads looking for one dude. That's going to be boring. Lost possession of the lyrium that you purchased from Rogic. You should either acquire more or tell Rogic you won't be delivering it to Goodwin. How did we lose that? Oh, I must have sold it. That was dumb. Alright, well I'll fix that another time too. Alright, so let's exit the city. World map. Can we go to... Nope, we can't. We need to go out the doors first. Right.
You are very beautiful, Morrigan. Tell me something I do not know. But you are always dressed in such rags. It suits you, I suppose. A little tear here, a little rip there to show some skin. I understand.
You understand I lived in a forest, I hope?
Maybe we could get you in a nice dress one day. Silk. No, maybe velvet. Velvet is heavier, better to guard against the cold in Ferelden. Dark red velvet. Yes. With gold embroidery. It should be cut low in the front, of course. We don't want to hide your features.
Stop looking at my breasts like that. 'Tis most disturbing.
You don't think so? And if it's cut low in the front, we must put your hair up. Show off that lovely neck.
You are insane. I would sooner let Alistair dress me.
It'll be fun, I promise. We'll get some shoes too. Shoes! We could go shopping together.
Oh, she's now fangirling over Morrigan. Well, Liliana is bisexual, so that's fair. Did you know that the Asari may be putting an illusion on the face of face appeal in Mass Effect? The theory begins in the Fists Strips Club in Mass Effect 1. So, are you referring to the fact that We, as humans in real life... Oh, hang on.
Give me a moment.
Ooh, Ogren, is everything alright?
Of course everything's alright. Just give me one sodding moment. By the stone. I feel like I'm about to fall off the world with all that sky up there.
Yeah, the dwarves really don't cope well with it. Well, take your time. I need you ready to fight.
If I could fight Randar Volney's second after downing 15 lichen ales in half an hour, I'm not gonna be put off by a high sodding ceiling. Well, let's get moving. We're losing, daylight.
Yes, daylight is a foreign concept for him as well, I guess, isn't it? Oh. And the bear has appeared. Okay, that's going to get annoying, that thing appearing each time we zone. Alright, let's save. So in Mass Effect 2, when you get drunk at Ilium's bar, the Asari bartender's face changes. Does it? I haven't noticed that. But in Mass Effect 2 or 3, I'm not sure which one, in one of the bars, you hear a Turian and one of those, was it Volkor or Voxel, or those guys in the pressure suits, and another race talking. Maybe it's human, I can't remember. And they're talking about the Asari. And they all argue about what an Asari looks like, which race. And of course the Turian thinks the Asari looks like a Turian. For somehow the Voxel thing thinks it looks like one of those, and the human thinks the Asari looks like a human. So I guess it kind of makes sense in a way, because the Asari have multiple features and each race could focus on that, but also we, as a human player, see the Asari as human looking as well. That's very meta. That's also possibly supporting what you're talking about for the Asari face appearance. And apologies to everyone else watching who has no idea what we're talking about with Mass Effect and Asari and races. You will see them in good time. You will eventually come up to speed. Don't worry about that. But Asari are a race of blue women, I guess. They only have one gender in Mass Effect, and they are pretty unique looking, but also very common looking at the same time.